Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for July 23rd through August 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommended reader shout out, which goes out to House of Oshun. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support as well. Also, this is intended as a romantic love reading, although it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as friends, family, work, or even money. Full disclosure, I have done another reading, and there were a whole bunch of swords, and what it kind of was like, in a nutshell, is there was a bunch of swords here, and it was basically about someone just completely, it looked like someone was giving you the silent treatment because they were mad, they were fed up, and they were, but what bothered me is that it wasn't true what they were accusing you of or what they were saying. They just wanted an excuse to leave, and they didn't want it to be because they wanted things to end. There was something about self-preservation there, that they didn't want to look like the bad guy, or the bad person, I should say. So this is somebody that kind of made something out of nothing and had an explosive fight or some very choice words to say, and so that they could have the benefit of you looking like the bad person. But the reality of it was, they just weren't feeling it anymore. They didn't want to be involved in the relationship anymore. They didn't want it anymore. They wanted a new start. And instead of saying that, they drug it out. There was drama, and it was just, and the funny thing was that it was about you. As far as what you should do, it was about you standing your ground and saying your piece. This is somebody, there was a ton of swords all over the place, and it was, they weren't giving you any quarter, and if you did, they just tried to turn it around and blame it on you. I mean, we had the Magician, the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, I mean, this was, and it was almost like someone, what they weren't telling you is they just don't want to do this anymore. But they had to have this fight and make it about you and your fault. And, well, you know, if you hadn't done this, wow, I really thought it was this, triggered, but okay, whatever, it's too late now. No, it wasn't. They didn't want to be there anyway. They were, and I that's not fair. So that's what bothers me. And then sure enough, the Five of Wands showed up. It's like, no, you get vertical on this. And they may block you, they may not listen to whatever, but what's important is that you say your piece. And you change the Netflix password, because they don't get to say that when it's not true, and you need to know that it wasn't true, and you need to stand up for yourself, and that's what that was about. They don't have to read that letter, you know, they may block you, and that message to them will never get to them, but you don't have to take what they said. That's not true what they said about you, and you don't have to stand for that and leave it lie. You do what you want, it's your life, but you know, it's about that it was a Five of Wands, and then the Five of Wands again. It's like, you need to get vertical on this. You don't put up with that. They don't get to be petty and throw a tantrum and cut you off. And nah, I'm changing the passwords, and I want my coffee pot back. All right. Okay, sorry. Six of Swords. Okay, hopefully you're moving on. Hopefully, honestly, because that was drama. I mean, yeah, so hopefully this drama is ending for you. The Tower. Okay, the Tower showed up over here in the last Sagittarius reading. I think it did. I think the Tower did. Okay, Strength, Justice, the Devil, the Star, the Hanged Man, and the Emperor. Good gracious. Okay, so you know what, Sagittarius? 7 out of 8 cards are, and you saw me shuffle. 7 out of 8 cards, Major Arcana. This is huge. And I felt bad because I thought, God, that was a real crap reading. And I was like, you know what? I can't. Look at this. Look at this. This is major. This is heavy duty stuff here. And you need to be where you can heal. Good gracious. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at all these major arcana. So we could have Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Libra. All right, so what's this Tower about? What's Tower about? Strength. Okay, what's his strength about? Okay, so they're not telling you something. What's his strength about? The Fool. What's his Devil about? Oopsie. Cards everywhere. Okay. What's his Star about? King of Swords. Both of those are, not both, sorry. This is Aquarius, that's Gemini. This is Hangman about. Five of Wands. What's this Emperor about? Sagittarius. What's this Emperor about? Ace of Cups. Okay. Oh, whoops. What's his Justice about here? Hold on a minute. What's his Justice about? Three of Pentacles and one more. What's his Justice about? Two of Pentacles. So, this could be about you letting someone back into the fold and being like, okay, we need to work together here. But all right, this could be, because I'm kind of shell-shocked from the last reading, so let's clean the slate here. This could be you two transitioning to a healthier place with each other, because we've got Justice over here and we've got the Emperor over here. This could be about you two kind of having a big, huge fight and working things out. This could be someone wanting to stand their ground and laying all the cards out on the table and being like, you know what, this is what I want. This is how I want things to be. This is what I want between us. I don't want any more fighting. I'm not going to participate in any more fighting. Either we're going to work this out or I'm going to withdraw. So, contrary to the last reading, this is somebody that it looks like they kind of stood their ground. They kind of said, all right, it's time. We need to figure this out and we need to move past this or we're not going to survive. And this is someone that, it looks like they're wanting truthful conversation here. And this is someone that likes their chances for a brand new beginning, that it might look like things are in conflict and you two are fighting and it's bad and we're doing this, but this person wants a new beginning. They want to work this out. They want stability. They don't want to fight anymore. And as far as what they're not telling you, they're not telling you anything except for that they love you. So this is in stark contrast to the last reading because the other one felt like it was very petty and very shallow and superficial, and someone was being cruel to you. Basically, they were laying everything at your feet and they were being petty and they wanted to have the last word, and then they completely ghosted and they still had the password in the coffee pot or what, anyway. This feels very different. It might look like someone is being stubborn and that things are in complete chaos, but this is someone that is really feeling like you two could go the distance, Sagittarius. It could be someone saying that they could be saying that, you know what, this is, we've been doing the same thing over and over. Let's try something different. And because they do want things to work out over time, they like their chances, they feel good about it, they feel like, okay, we need to shake things up, we need to change the way we're going, because if we keep going the way we're going, we've got drama. It's going to be nothing but drama, and I'm going to feel like my hands are tied and I don't want to participate in this anymore. Like, I feel like, okay, we need a change. We need a change. And it's because they're wanting to take things to the next level with you, and they want to be truthful because they want things to work out over the long haul, and they feel like you're their person. what they're not telling you, honestly, they're probably not telling you this, like, okay, well, we need to figure out what we're going to do because, you know, we can't keep going. We need to change. We've been doing this long enough. Let's think about this in a new way. We've got the Hangman and the Six of Swords here, and both of those are about transition. And it looks like this person wants to transition with you. They want to take the relationship to the next level. We've got someone that is wanting to, for all intents and purposes, settle down and be that stability, that rock. They don't want to fight anymore. They won't do it. It's not only that they don't want to, they won't do it. They want control, stability, and security. Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. They don't want to do the unhealthy business anymore. Five of Wands and the Devil. So it looks like someone is kind of fighting for, not fighting, but they want things to progress to the next level with you, Sagittarius. This is about you. Honestly, this is about, you know what? Go ahead and see where it goes. Conversely, could also be you taking some time to think about things some more. You not rushing into anything. You're like, you know what? I need some time to be by myself, to do my own thing. You might come by and visit me and talk to me. We could text, whatever, but I need some time to think about things. I need more time to think about things and decide what the best option is. So this is someone that wants to fight for a new normal, to take things, not fight, but they want to make a case for taking things to the next level with you. They feel pretty darn strongly about it. The Star card and the Emperor. This is someone that just sees you as their person and wants to make it work. They want to work things out. And for all intents and purposes, I don't think this is about you going back and apologizing. I feel like this is you basically seeing things, everything's balanced. Seeing things for what they are truly and having the time that you need to figure out what you want to do or what you want. Because this person is sincere. Wow, Sagittarius, this is like a complete polar opposite from the last reading. I'm glad I redid this. This is someone that you have been through it with this person. Look at all these major arcana. This is someone extremely important to you. I don't feel like this is about you going back and apologizing, though. I think this is about you. The Hangman and the Justice card and the Fool card, actually. Well, I mean, this is all pretty karmic, and it feels like you two have come to the crossroads, and it's like, all right, are we doing this or aren't we? We've got to get out of the negative ways that we used to do things, and we need a fresh start. We need a do-over. We need to come to grips with some stuff, and we need a do-over. The Star and the Fool card. And it's because this person loves you. Wow. Complete opposite of the last reading. So this, a lot of times, most of the time, 90% of the time, this is all about leaving a really stressful, heavy situation behind. And it's usually a solo venture. It's sometimes it can be someone escaping abuse, right? We got the kid and the parent here, and friends are helping them escape, so to speak. Typically, though, it's about transitioning out of an unhealthy situation to a much calmer place, a much more emotionally safe and healthy place for you. This looks like it's about you two doing it together, or the choice between you moving on by yourself or staying and working things out with this person. And this is saying you need more time to decide. This person is sincere. Everything that they're telling you is the truth. They might not be, telling you it's because I love you, but they want this to work. I feel like they're at the crossroads, and they're going to want to know what your decision is, or like, look, are you on board with it? Are we going to do this? Are we going to stop the crap? And I mean, look, we got the Tower to the Strength. We got the Devil to the Star. This is all about changing what used to be to, I want a do-over. I want to be healthy with you. I don't want to do this negative BS, all this other stuff we used to do. the way we used to cheat on each other or talk, you know, the way we used to speak horribly to each other. I don't want to do that. I mean, that's just, those are poor examples, but this is someone that doesn't want to do things the way they've always done with you anymore. They want a fresh start with you. This isn't somebody who wants a fresh start with somebody else. They actually want to fix what's broken in your relationship, Sagittarius. And you're just like, well, I don't know. Let me think about it. And I keep wanting to say Libra. Why? Because justice is there. So if I said Libra earlier, sorry. But this is you taking the time, working on it. Perhaps this is them saying they're sorry. I don't feel like you owe them an apology, though. I really don't. I think this is about you. It's funny because maybe you were out the door and they were like, look, all right, wait, I recognize we need to make some changes. And that was enough to make you go, you know what? Thank you for that. I appreciate you kind of admitting what wasn't right or whatnot. I'm going to take some time to think about this. Things are balanced now. Now that things are balanced, now that you've said what you've said, that's very important to me. Now I can finally think, I'm going to go over here and do my own thing for a while, and I'm going to think about what you said. Okay? Could be that, as I say, Libra. Could be that, Sagittarius. Could also be that now that things are restored, you're more of a mind to working things out with this person, teamwork, and figuring out your new normal together. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, what would your person say to you? What would Sagittarius' person say to them? Sagittarius person say to them. Sagittarius person. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Well, this is somebody who has had a major paradigm shift. Like this, 6 major arcana, 7 major arcana. I mean, come on. This is huge. This is somebody who's had an incredible shift from chaos and things being not in a good place and being like, you know what, we need a change. And someone wanting to establish some control and security and stability and renewal and hope out of damage. And who is unwilling to fight anymore. They don't want any more drama. Wow. You do not see this every day. To go from what the last reading was, and I was like, I can't, it's crap, to this, good gracious. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? King of Pentacles, that could be Virgo. This is all about, instead of this right here, this type of energy right here where it's kind of chaos and there's just, it's upheaval and destruction and everything kind of falling apart because of really unhealthy, toxic patterns of relating or just being stuck in a really unhealthy dynamic. This is the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. That's all about restoring stability and security. It's maintaining a position of control and stability for the future. This could be, Sagittarius, doubling down on the fact that you need some time to be by yourself to think about things, to weigh your options. We got the Two of Pentacles and Justice here. This could be, you know, let me do my thing. Let me do me for a while unto myself. Yes, we can talk, we can meet, we can visit, we'll communicate, but I largely need to be by myself doing my own thing so that I can weigh my options and think about things. I need to be by myself. I kind of feel like that's what it is. I don't think it's about you apologizing. I think it's about you needing to be by yourself. It could be that you feel like, okay, karma is balanced, so now I can work together with this person, but I feel like you need more time. All right, so I don't think I'm going to do those. I'll do this though. All right, so what else for Sagittarius? And the personal weight too. I mean, they're going to be understanding that you're going to want time. They've got a really positive outlook. And the reason why they're wanting this change is to fix what's broken. You don't see that. Usually you see people bailing and just wanting a new start. This person wants to fix what's broken in the relationship. What else for Sagittarius? abundance. Wow. I'll put that right here so you can see that better. Wow. Okay, so okay, so apparently this person's coming from a place of sincerity. You know, if we got abundance here, and then we got the devil and the ace of pentacles. This could be somebody that had problems with debt or gambling, and they're being pretty decisive and clear about, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to figure it out, go to a counselor, go to talk to somebody I trust, seek out treatment, seek out wise counsel, all of that very King of Swords-ish right there, and heal and figure my stuff out. And I don't want that to be hanging up our relationship anymore. I recognize that whatever this is getting in the way of me connecting. And in this case, I'm using gambling analogy, but this could be any kind of addiction. I mean, with abundance here, I don't want that to affect anymore. I want to resolve or solve whatever this issue is. I don't want to fight anymore. I want to move out of all this drama and be healthy and be able to love and to connect. All right. Okay. What else for Sagittarius? I mean, seriously, if you look at this is about intimacy and connecting and being, you know, that very Empress energy. But this right here, this could be somebody that's recognizing, we're talking about debt and abundance, new beginning, recognizing, okay, I have a problem, I need treatment. What else for Sagittarius? And this right here is about them not wanting to be conflicted or drama anymore. I just want to establish some control and normalcy and be that solid person. Sorry, Bubba. Because I want to love and I want to connect. Sorry, Papa. Sorry, Bubba. I scared the bejeebies out of my... What else for Sagittarius? All right, the World, and what is that? Is that the 10? That's a 10 of Pentacles. What's this World card? Hold on a minute. Let me see. If that's, I don't know. I think that's the reverse. I think that's the World reversed. All right. I am not. That is the World upright. Okay, so we've got things having ended or a cycle has completed because and this is a lack of security, dare I say a broken home, a lack of being connected, not the same values. I'm wondering if this person did something shady, particularly with money, that like addiction, like gambling or some kind of addiction that kind of puts you to seriously in deficit, not only in your relationship, but like money wise. And this is someone wanting to make that up to you and to balance the scales and to pay you back and to restore and to rebuild. And they really want to fix what's broken because they're going to fix themselves. And it's almost like, look, this has to end. We can't keep going the way we were going. It's not working anymore. We have to take drastic measures to fix this stuff. And they're being sincere. They're not just blowing smoke. This is, I mean, it feels a little bit desperate. Like someone's like, okay, like rock bottom here, the World and the 10 of Pentacles reversed, you know? Someone's hit rock bottom and wants to change. Okay. I think that's, yeah, I've used everything I want to use. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. I hope your person figures it out. You get to, fortunately, I mean, this gets to be about you taking the time and letting someone prove themselves. Like, this is you visiting intermittently. Perhaps this is you visiting them in outpatient or, you know what I mean? Like, maybe this is you stopping by and visiting, but largely you are under yourself while you figure out what you want to do. While you weigh your options, figure out what you want to do. We got scales here, we got scales here. So this is, and you're still in connection with this person. I don't feel like this, usually for me, this is about someone doing their own thing, but it still feels like you're kind of have intermittent connection with this person, but you're also figuring out what you want to do. And it looks like this is about the two of you working this out or transitioning, figuring out how to transition. Maybe you're thinking about leaving, but it feels like this, in this case, after all this person has said or laid out their case, it's about them wanting to change especially if they're addicted, wanting to put an end to that, wanting to heal, to recover, to go through rehab, to come out of it. They're wanting to fix whatever is broken here. So the question is, do you? And this is you taking the time to consider and weigh your options. Trying, not being emotional, trying to use logic and intuition and just like what's practical here, what makes sense. Let me figure things out. Okay. I hope this was helpful, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.